Hey guys, once again, it is that time of the year when the air pollution levels become hazardous, causing a wide range of respiratory diseases. So this is really the perfect time for you guys to get yourself an air purifier and protect yourself and your family from extreme pollution and its ill effects. So in this video, I will be reviewing the Mi Air Purifier 2S. This is the latest model available from Xiaomi. Also, I bought this on Amazon, so if you want one, my Amazon affiliate link is down in the video description. And this thing is awesome. It shows you your room's air quality information, temperature, humidity, all in real time. It even connects to the internet through Wi-Fi, so you can control it from anywhere in the world on your phone. But first, let's do the unboxing. Alright guys, got the air purifier unboxed and it is now sitting on my desk. Let's remove the protective cover. Right, so here we are, and you can probably tell it's not that tall. It's about the same height as my 32-inch LCD TV. So here's a view from the side, and let's move on to the other side. Yeah, it kind of looks nice. And here's a quick view from the top. You can see the fan in there. And here's our OLED display for our air quality, temperature and humidity information. It'll show up over here. And here's the back side of the air purifier. Now to remove the filter, you just press this tab and pull this part out. And this is how you access the filter. And you can see the power cord is right over there. And here's how you replace it. Filter replacement information, how to clean the dust sensor. Now if you want to read this, just pause the video. I'm not gonna waste much time showing you guys that. But here we have the power cord, and the power cord plugs in here at the bottom. And to replace the filter, you just pull this tab and the filter will come out. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to do this with one hand. And this is our filter. Now this filter has 3 filtration layers: primary, EPA and activated carbon. Now let me try and explain to you what each of these layers do. So let's begin with the primary. Now this primary layer removes large particles and floating matter like dust, fumes, paper, wood, pollen and hair. And yes, that includes animal hair if you're wondering. The second layer is the EPA layer. This one is the most important, as this will filter out the PM 2.5 particles, which are extremely dangerous. It also removes PM 0.3 and 0.5 particles and pollen. The final layer contains activated carbon, which will remove foul odor, and it also absorbs a host of harmful gases and chemicals like formaldehyde, benzene, ammonia and smoke. Now each filter has a unique RFID tag on its bottom, and the unit has an RFID tag reader here on the base, and whenever a new filter is inserted, the purifier knows it's a genuine product from Xiaomi and not a counterfeit. And replacement filters are also easily available online, and it takes only about half a minute to replace them, and it's recommended that you replace these every 6 months for optimal performance. But that really comes down to how much you use the air purifier. And this little doodad here is the laser particle sensor, complete with its own tiny little fan, and it's recommended that you clean this whenever you replace the filter to maintain accurate readings. Just use a hairdryer to blow air into the sensor and you're done. Alright guys, so the way this purifier works is that the fan pulls in air through this area, through these 3 mesh. So we got mesh here, we got mesh there and here. The backside does not have a mesh, so this is sealed. And the filter sits in over here. So air comes in, goes through the outer layer of the filter. This is a 3-layer filter. and it comes out from over here, and you can see the activated carbon filter behind this layer, and it kind of seals nicely at this part here. And you can see this is, I think this is not rubber, it's some kind of a foam, but it forms a nice seal here, and the fan pulls in the filtered air and blows it out from the top. And what I'm noticing is that this, you can see, I think the fan has double blades. So there is one fan blade on above this, and there is one here on the bottom. And once you put the filter in, you can see it seals nicely with the unit so that there is no air leakage. So let's take a look at the documentation provided with the air purifier. So firstly, we have the quick start guide. It says here to open the filter door and take out the power cord, connect the power supply, turn the unit off by pressing the button, and download the Mi Home app. Nothing on the other side. Mi Air Purifier 2S user manual. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you this manual like this, and you can just pause the video if you want to read this. Now I'm filming in 4K, so everything should be visible. So this is the first page, second, and here's how to install. How to use. How to maintain. And that's pretty much it. Alright, I'm gonna plug in the power cord. Let's see what happens. So hey, the screen came on. Okay, so I think it's in standby mode. So to turn this on, you'll need to press this button. So it's a brand new filter life remaining 100%, and the fan has turned on. You can feel a little bit breeze of air. So that's the current PM 2.5 levels in my room. It's connecting to Wi-Fi, and it just ramped up. I think this is the maximum speed. So what I'm gonna do now is download the app and connect this air purifier to my phone, and we'll take it from there. And you can see the temperature and the humidity levels. So if you want to connect the air purifier to your phone, you'll need to download this app called Mi Home. Open the app and tap on Add Device. Then select the air purifier, and then enter your router's password. So I'm going to enter this, and I'll be back. Okay, so the air purifier is now connected to the internet. You can see the Wi-Fi light is not blinking anymore. So this is connected through Wi-Fi to the internet. And one thing I want you guys to notice on my phone is that I have turned off Wi-Fi. So I'm connected to the internet on my phone through mobile data, and you can see we'll be able to connect to this air purifier. So let me just also turn off Bluetooth and launch the Xiaomi Home app, and you can see Mi Air Purifier 2S shows up right over here. And if we tap that, you'll see it shows the indoor air quality. It takes a little time to update through mobile data, but it does work. So you can see it's updating, no problem. And it shows you the filter life remaining. And I'm actually surprised it's showing 99%. I thought it would show 100% because the filter is brand new. But yeah, you can see the filter life, and it shows you the remaining days. So 144 days are remaining, and you can see it's on auto mode. You can turn the night mode on. Night mode just reduces the fan speed, so it is running on the lowest fan speed now. And then manual mode allows you to control the fan speed manually. So press and hold. It takes you to this screen. So this is the maximum fan speed of this air purifier, and let me tell you, it's quite loud, but it blows a lot of air. But I kind of prefer to have this on auto mode, because auto mode lets the air purifier control the fan speed automatically according to the pollutants in the room. And you can also turn the power on and off from the app. You don't need to be connected to the same Wi-Fi network. And the purifier, even though the purifier is now off, it is still connected to the internet. So you can just press the power button and turn the purifier back on. That is neat. And what else? Let's press these three dots. Device settings. And here we have a couple of settings. We can schedule power on and off. We have device malfunction alert, notification sound, this beep. I like to have this beep turned off. It's kind of annoying at night. And the light turns the screen on and off. Turn it off to turn the OLED display off. But I kind of like having the OLED display on. It shows you the particulate matter, the temperature, humidity, Wi-Fi connectivity, and the colored LED over here. Now this thing changes color according to the level of pollutants. So if the pollutants rise, it will turn amber, and if the pollution level is extreme, it will turn red. And also this little dot here, this is the light sensor. I initially thought this was an LED, but watch this. If I cover this up, the brightness decreases. If I remove this, the brightness increases. And you can turn the screen off totally by pressing this button here on the back. So you can see there's this little button here. So press this and the screen turns off. But then again, I always want the screen to be turned on. No point in turning the screen off. And coming back to the app, so general settings. So let's see if there are any firmware updates. No, it's running the latest firmware. So that was the application functionality of the Xiaomi Air Purifier 2S. I think it's pretty neat. You can control this air purifier anywhere in the world. You can also check the pollutant level, temperature, and the humidity in your room. So guys, it is the next day and this thing has been running for about half an hour now. You can see the air quality information. The air is nice and clean. Anything below 50 is nice and clean. So let's do a little test here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this run. This is running on auto mode right now, and I'm going to open the door and allow the polluted air outside to come inside my room. So we'll see if this air quality information changes, and this LED should also change to amber, because when I turned the air purifier on, the pollutant levels was around 220. So that has dropped down to around 32 in about half an hour, and while this was running in auto mode. So let's see if this information changes. Let me open the door. So now the polluted air from outside should come in, and this number here should change. This LED color should also change. Yeah, let's wait and see. Now it will take a little while for the air to get mixed up and pulled in inside the sensor. So did you guys see that? It is rising. The pollutant levels are rising inside the room. And after 75, this LED should also turn amber. So we'll wait for that. Yeah, there we go. And the fan will also speed up in just a moment to compensate. But yeah, don't run this thing with the doors open, otherwise you'll just destroy the filter. Close all the doors and windows in your room when you're running the air purifier. So did you guys hear the fan ramp up? So it will just keep ramping up the fan to compensate for the polluted air. Yeah, that's not good. I'm just gonna close the door. Because if I allow too much polluted air to come inside the room, it's just gonna stress out the filter. So guys, it has been about 2 minutes 41 seconds since I have closed the door, and you can see the LED has turned green. It has been running on auto mode and the polluted levels are steadily dropping inside the room. So the meter, the pollution meter in front of the purifier does actually work, and it's still blowing air, it's still running fast. So yeah, this thing is an absolute winner. I love this air purifier, especially this meter here. So this is indeed not a fake meter like on some other models I've seen. And there you go, the fan has ramped down. So guys, the air purifier is running right now, and you can probably not hear anything because it is quite silent, but just for a demonstration, it is running on auto mode. And if I move back here, you can see I've turned off the computer so that we can just hear the noise from the fan of the air purifier. So if I move back here, you cannot hear the thing at all. Just a little bit of sound coming from the fan, but mostly it's very silent, and on night mode it's even more silent. So it is still running, but absolutely no sound. Yeah, it's barely blowing air. And at 50%, so manual mode. So this is at 50%. So if it's during daytime and if I'm opening the door again and again, I would use the 50% setting just to keep the room nice and clean. So guys, I have been using this Xiaomi air purifier for the past few days, and I can already tell you guys that when this thing is turned on, it makes quite a difference. The most noticeable thing was that my nose isn't blocked anymore. So yeah. And usually at this time of the year, I get a runny and a blocked nose accompanied by coughing that causes quite a bit of discomfort. So whenever this thing is turned on, all these problems go away. So I'm guessing that's because of the pollution. And I usually use this only at night when I require good uninterrupted sleep. During the day, I usually don't use this. So concluding thoughts, I'm very happy with this purchase and really works quite well. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. Do follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. All the links are down in the video description. Do check them out. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. So thank you guys for watching. Do stay tuned for more videos like these, and I'll see you guys next time.